boy E.Wilson. Yes, JTC is on the. I heard you. I heard you. Listen. I'm gonna sit on down here for a second and just say, listen. First off, we just thank everybody for their support. JTC is doing a lot of things. We're excited about the book sponsors. Hopefully, in this next video, I'm going to have the actual count to tell you where we're at. I said that in the last video, but I'm going to keep saying it until I get it. But get ready to leave out the office right now. But listen, I got just something I just want to share. You know, I've been around. You know, I'm from New York City. You know, they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And there's a whole lot that I've learned over the years. And one of the things I've realized over the years, especially growing up in New York, is people talk a lot. Especially for those of us from New York, we're known for being able to talk, gift the gab, and all that stuff. And so, anyway, especially as a believer, you know, when God saves you, you don't forget your skills you learned in the street. So I'm saying that to say that I hear people just in general just talk a lot. What they can do, you know, talk a lot. But at the end of the day, you need to back up. I need to back up what we're saying, whatever that might be. And a lot of times they would say, you know, somebody talks a whole bunch of junk, whatever they're really talking about, ain't nothing happening. You know, it's usually the person that ain't talking much that will produce. Now, we know sometimes, you know, if you take an athlete like Muhammad Ali or Michael Jordan, trash talking, they backed it up. That's not the normal, though. That's not the normal. I don't know if it is for you. If it is for you, you got to holler at me and let me know what's going on here, because, you know, just overall, when I'm hearing people talk, they don't back up what they say. I remember I would be one who would say a whole lot, had good intentions, but it was hard to deliver. I had set the bar so high that I couldn't reach what I was saying. Even as it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh man, how am I going to come through on that? So I'm calling this one, this was something I learned years ago. We would say, I believe anything that you tell me. If you tell me the moon is purple, you know, is the moon out? That doesn't matter to me, you know. You could tell me you're rich, you could tell me you're poor, you could tell me, you know, you're getting ready to get married, you get ready to start this business, you're going after your purpose. I mean, I'm just picking things, and I'm going to say, that sounds great. I mean, I'm not here to prove nobody wrong. However, if you know that you are not going to or getting ready to do what you said, that's okay too. I'll listen to it. And I'll believe you. As long as you don't believe what you're saying, you're good. Okay, I'm going to believe you. Why am I going to believe you? Because whether you do, whether you don't, I always wait for people to back up what they say. But when you know you're not going to back up what you say and you believe what you're saying, now you have a problem. You have a problem. So now I'm going to let that sink in. Some people might not catch it, but I'll believe you. As long as you don't believe you, you good. If you say something, back it up. The more somebody talks about what they can do, it could be a red flag. Because at the end of the day, if they don't come through, Steve Harvey said it today, he said on his radio show, somebody that, you know, he's raising money, tried to raise $1 million, and somebody had called up talking about they was going to give $145,000. They was on his show saying how much they was going to give to help with the mentoring programs. When the show was over, they couldn't find the person, the number they gave, the person didn't even know who they were, gone. The more people talk, not all the time, but a good percentage, it could be a red flag. So I would just say, don't hold your breath. Let them prove it. And once they prove it, then they can build a reputation of doing what they say. But before that, I'll believe them. Long as you don't believe it, everything is good. E.Wilson right here. JTC is on the move. Go to the website, www.jtconthemove.org. We got tons of stuff going on. around the world. We're just so excited. We're glad that our global partner, Pastor Marcellus Nagy, his wife, is doing much better. They gave us a shout out the other day, what's going on in Abilene, Texas with Chris Daughtry, what's going over here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area with our mentors, Big C and Mark Tatum and Rasheed Brown and Lady J and Pastor Paul Ibarra. It's just a whole lot. Big shout out to Ron Stinson, who works with me at my job, who came out to speak to the youth last week. We just got so much going on. Just was communicating with De La Salle Educational Center in Kansas City, Missouri. Just excited about the opportunity where we get to go back there in the spring, I should say the fall school semester. So just a whole lot going on with JTCHA. So remember, listen, I believe you. As long as you don't believe it, you're good. If you're going to have a conversation, make it a good one. I got to go home. I'm out.